Yo, 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 it's me, Donald G, coming to you with this, me lucky lizard. He's not quite a wizard. He doesn't give me much luck, but I might get a suck on the car park. Hang on, no, sorry, it's Donald Mackerel. Welcome to Donald Mackerel Gaming.
He's being slightly rude. It's definitely not go-to. No need
Hello,
to
Donald Mackerel from Donald Mackerel Gaming, and today I'm doing a catch up on my little purchase that I did a few days ago with my PSP stack full of games for 40 quid. So, just so you know, when I first went and looked at the PSP, I've got it away in a case at the moment. When I first went and looked at the PSP, the guy was sort of like really adamant that I checked that it worked. He was going, oh, no, do check, you know, I want you to know that it does work. So I was like, all right then. Facebook Marketplace. So I took him up on his word. I went, yeah, and turned it on. It already had a UMD inside it. So it's like, yeah, all seems to be working. That's brilliant. Thanks very much, mate. Paid the 40 quid. Didn't use it for a few months. It's just sat in the corner waiting for me to do a video on it. So finally got it out, went like, let's see if it works. Ignore the dog snoring, but I also think this PSP might be on its last legs. So this could be an interesting review. Okay. That's not a normal noise. Yeah, I think this PSP is knackered. Didn't work at all. Plugged a power cable into it and I was like, all right, so it says that the battery's charging. Tried to run it off the power cable, kept on just fizzling out. Every time I tried to do anything with it, it just fizzled out. So I thought I'll leave it to charge for a few minutes, see what happens. The battery just wasn't holding any charge at all, so I think the battery was on its last legs. Ordered a new battery though, everything works. So fantastic. It's cost me like 10 quid something just to get a new battery out to it. So yeah, everything's working now. So brilliant. Very, very happy with that. I wonder if that's why the guy was selling it though. I wonder if he's like, oh my God, it's completely knackered. See if I can get some money for it. Haha, I've got 40 quid. Yeah, you're a mug, mate. For the sake of 10 quid, I've got this lovely little bundle. So, going to go through the games. I've tried to play all these. Again, please remember the views you're about to hear of somebody who fully admits that they are terrible at gaming, and I am useless at gaming. I like nice, simple, slow-paced games, as you will find out here. So the first one we're going to go through is the Sega Mega Drive Collection. Oh, okay. I'll F off. As you can see at the bottom, Retro Gamer have scored that 96%. So would I agree with that? Probably, to be honest. Only played a couple of the games. I looked through the list of games that are available at the start. I think you can unlock more. There's more things you can unlock as you go along. Not sure if it's games. I unlocked like an interview within a couple of minutes of playing it. But yeah, I played Sonic 2, which used to be... I was never good at it. I don't think I ever finished it. But, you know, I unlocked it just because I knew it was simple. I knew you only needed to know how to press one button, how to move. It's good. Yeah, it's all right. Still as it was. And the other one I tried to play was, what was it called? Gain Ground. Okay. What on earth? What am I doing? What am I doing? Ooh, yeah, really, really, really didn't understand what I was doing with that one. I'm sure if I read the instructions, if it's covered in the instructions, I don't know. Because that was the other thing as well. I thought, because it's all like an on-disc compilation sort of thing, I thought there'd be an option to just pause the game and read the instructions. Nope. So I'm hoping it's within there somewhere. I haven't checked. That one really just made me go, "Ugh." But the games that I do know, there's games that they haven't put on the back that are on there that I like. So the games that I do know that are on there that I do like, such as Sonic 2, play exactly as they should do. So yeah, very, very happy to say that that is definitely a hit in my view. Not a hit with an S, it's definitely a hit. So yeah, that's what we'll call this. We'll call this series Hits or S Hits. So please, kids, don't spell that out. That is a hit for me. Really, really chuffed with that one. Very happy to keep that in the collection. What the hell? I've got a head. Oh, I had a head. Next one, Twisted Metal Head On. As you can see, I've got the American version there, so I couldn't trade this in even if I wanted to. Do I want to though? I don't know. I wouldn't call this a hit or an S hit. I'd say this is more of an upset tummy. This is getting there. It's yeah, it's all right. I'm sure if I played it a bit longer than I did do, I'd probably get into it. But for just a pick up and play sort of thing, which is how I treat the PSP, to be honest. So this should be a system where you can just pop a UMD in, crack on with it. It's meant for like car journeys. It's meant for just killing 10 minutes, you know, if you're sat somewhere and you've got nothing better to do. That's what the PSP is for. That, I suppose if I got good at it, would be that sort of game. So, yeah, we'll say it's not an S hit. Well, I need a third. I know I'm copying Goldtooth for this. I need a third category. So what's between being good and being an S hit? Yeah, we'll say bad tummy. So that one's a bad tummy. Right, on to the next one. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo. Where's he go? I had low expectations of this game going into it. I didn't know what I was doing. Again, my fault. Read the blooming instructions. I didn't read them. I'm used to modern gaming now, where it's just everything. They hold your hand and walk you through everything. They press this button to look over there. Press this button to look at the floor. Press this button to shoot. These don't now. I forgot that these are like 20 years old. So with these, it's literally a case of like, you've read the instructions, have you? No? Tough. There you go. So yeah, really, really tricky for me simply because I didn't read the instructions. But I had fun. I really did have fun. managed to kill myself, which was amazing. But I was loving it up to that point. The aiming system was weird. The aiming system was very weird with it, but I started to get used to it as time went by. Yeah, I would put that as a hit. I'd genuinely say that's quite a good game. I think it's only like £1 as well. So yeah, if you see that, pick it up. It's decent. Next one, Armored Core Formula Front Extreme Battle. What is going on? I've got a feeling I should have read the instructions on this one. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, so I'm not even controlling it. So that's what the AI is. AI fights for you. Right. Okay, so it's like you can play it as a mech management game. Mech-management. What's going on there? So, like a mech game, I didn't realise it's like a mech league. I cocked up because there's two different things you can do when you first start the game. You can have it in manual or you can have it in AI. Now, bear in mind, AI is the computer fighting the computer. So you're basically, it's like watching a football management game. You've picked your team, you've put it out there. Let's see what happens. I suppose I'm glad actually I put it in AI, because if I'd have put it in manual, I would not have had a Scooby what was going on, because I didn't have a clue what was going on just watching it in AI. I thought it was terrible, and I know that game is worth a little bit of cash, maybe like £10. That was bobbins. I really, really, really did not enjoy that. So that's the first S hit of the bundle. I'm sorry if you're an Armored Core fan. It's not for me, and it's not because it's like a difficult game. It's from software. Just I didn't have a clue what was happening. The other thing I should say about this, probably should be watching all the intros to all these games. They're massively long, though. They're horrendously long. Some of them it was like 15 minutes of guff before I even got to the game. So it's just skip. Probably that might have explained it a little bit better, but yeah, for me, not very good. That's an S hit. Shame, it's the first one. But here comes the second one. Ghost Recon 2 Advanced Warfire. What a load of guff. What? That is how you turn. What am I doing? Okay, so what am I doing? What an absolute load of guff. No, terrible game. And I'll tell you for why. Because I went onto the training mission that doesn't train you. Literally just said like, walk here, crouch, walk here. I went, and nothing happens. It's just literally sat there and you go, what do I do now? I went onto my like little map to see my next objective. It just showed me my two previous objectives, so it didn't tell me anything else. I walked in every direction available. It just kept on telling me I was leaving the training area. I tried to blow myself up with a grenade. Can't even die. wouldn't let me. And so eventually I just left the training area, and it went, yeah, that's it, you failed. So, no, you failed, mate. That was terrible. Look at that. Made for PSP. Made for PSP heads, I think. Yeah, no, that was awful. Absolutely awful game. Don't buy it, even if it is £1 or 50p or whatever. Don't get it. Terrible game. S hit, S hit, S hit. Ugh, second one. Oh, dear. And I said they're not even worth... Well, the one might be worth selling, the Armoured Core one. Ghost Recon 2, not even worth selling. I would not get 10 pence for that. It's awful. Next game, Everybody's Golf for the PSP. So circle on this one. Oh dear. Oh no, we've done all right. 111 yards remaining. Wind towards us. My type of game. Brilliant, slow-paced. You know, no stress, no stress. So yeah, unless you haven't guessed, absolute hit for me. Loved that game. Loved it. Brilliant game. Really glad to have it as well. It's one of the few games that I did want for the PSP that I never managed to get first time round. So glad to have it now. Already got it for the PS Vita, so I probably won't be playing it. But really, really happy. And it's just your generic golf game. Pick a club, look at the wind, look how far away you are, hit the ball. Yeah, can't really go wrong with that hit. What a shot. This one, God, do I reserve judgment? Gran Turismo for the PSP. Oh, okay, that's not good. No, I never said I was a good driver. Oh, X's accelerate too. What's brake? Now, I love the Gran Turismo series, and I was dubious as to how they were going to get the Gran Turismo experience to work as a pick-up-and-play game. They can't be done. This does not suit the PSP. I suppose if that is... If the PSP is your only system, number one, get help. But if the PSP is your only system, maybe it could work for you. Maybe. I went out straight away, bought a DeLorean, because that was the only car it was telling me I could buy. So I bought a DeLorean, entered it into a race. It took me ages to figure out even what brake was. They've got 2 buttons for accelerate, and it was unnatural. I'd have thought, yeah, corner buttons would be accelerate, brake, but no, they've got like 2 of the buttons were accelerate, one was brake, one was, I don't know, was one, I can't remember. I don't know if one was view or what. Yeah, just it seemed unnatural. Again, my fault, should have read the instructions, but I've been programmed now for modern gaming, and yeah, it didn't feel natural. Did I enjoy it though? Yeah, and I could see myself, if it was my only gaming system, or if there was a way to get that on my big TV, I would play that again, just because it's Gran Turismo, and I love the Gran Turismo series. So that one's going as yeah, bad belly, dodgy tummy. That one is in the middle. It's not a hit, not an S hit. Shame though, because I do love Gran Turismo. But back to some good news. Lemmings. Of course it's a hit. I mean, I was worried that they were going to cock up one of my favourite franchises. You can't. I'm rusty, really rusty. I played one of the opening levels and Lemmings died. But that's what happens, isn't it? Lemmings do die. Loved it. Really, really loved it. My sort of game. Yeah, definitely. Oh, dog hair. Definitely sitting in the hit pile. Definitely going to be sitting on my shelf. Very, very happy to have that one. And in contrast to that, Jackass the game. Now, it's not S-hit. It's not an S-hit. It is a pick-up and play game. Yeah, it's designed for this system. I would rather... I know I've got it... Well, maybe... I don't even know if I've done the bundle yet, saying that I bought it. I've got it for the PS2. It's probably in a future bundle that you'll be seeing in 2025 by the time I get through my big stack of games. I would say this suits the PSP more than the PS2, simply because it is a pick up and play game. Thing that I played was very akin to like, do you remember a game called, I think it was called Pain for the PS3, where you just try and injure yourself as much as possible in as short a time as possible and rack up bonuses and things like that. Problem is, again, I didn't know what I was doing because I didn't read the blooming instructions. I still found it reasonably enjoyable, but I just thought it was a really bad game. It's not an S hit. No, it's not that. Again, this is somewhere in the middle. This is a poorly tummy, dodgy belly sort of game. So yeah, not a hit, not an S hit. Somewhere in the middle. Expected it to be though. I should go into these games with no cognitive bias whatsoever, but some I do. Jackass was one of them, and yeah, it lived up to it. So it was nowhere in the middle. This one though completely surprised me. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Oh no. Oh, now, I was told that this is a tough game. I never played it before. It's been on every system known to man, but never played it before. In the middle, I expected this to be either fantastic, love it, blah, 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 or worst game I've ever played in my life. Now, the only reason why it wasn't in the S-hit pile is because I know it's my skill set that's lacking. I know that if I read the instructions and understood what the buttons do, or even if I just played it through again, I'd probably have a little bit more fun with it. As it stood, I did have a bit of fun, just not enough. So yeah, that falls firmly in the middle, neither a hit nor an S hit. So let's just grab the little bundle again. And by the way, this isn't the weight of it. I've just still got a bad back. I can't move very well. So that little bundle there and a PSP for 40 quid. I still think it's a good bargain. Anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got any of these, if I'm an idiot, whatever, just let me know. This has been Donald Mackerel for Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all soon. Cheers, everybody.